Alabama Bass Nation. It's Chris Tate, your social media director. And today's guest is Austin Thomas with Curry High School. Austin, how you doing? And welcome to the Zoom presentation.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now, a little rumor has it that you are getting ready for the big Bass Fest on Smith Lake in October. So kind of
Yes,
tell me
sir.
what's been going on with that.
Yes, sir. We had a virtual day for school and got up early this morning, went and pre-fished and got off the water to join this meeting. And as soon as we finish up, I'm going to head back to the lake and get right back to it.
That's awesome. And naturally, I think the Bass Fest is in the first part of October. And
Yes, sir.
wish you guys the very best of luck. I think what compete for $10,000, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Awesome.
sir.
So that'd be some nice college money there for you, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
So just keep all the viewers informed. This is just a continuation of promoting our Alabama Bass Nation high school anglers that will be attending the first Bassmaster Combine. So, Austin, I want to congratulate you on attending the Combine the 15th through the 17th of October. So when we get started, here, just kind of tell me a little bit about yourself, your fishing career, academics, or anything else that you think is going to separate you from the candidates that will be competing for scholarships at the first Bassmaster Combine.
Yes, sir. I've lived in Curry my whole life. All my family and friends is here. We're about 5 minutes from Smith Lake. You know, I go to school at Curry High School. I'm a part of the Beta Club, the FFA, and the FBLA, which is Future Business Leaders of America. A little bit about my fishing career. I've qualified for 2 national championships. We got a top 20 in the junior national championship. I won my 8th grade year. We won our junior state championship. We finished top 10 of the AOY last year and got 6th in the state tournament. And we're just going to keep going and keep working hard.
I understand that. Congratulations, Austin. It sounds like pretty impressive resume there. So, when you find out about the combine, and you signed up for it and you actually got accepted, what are your expectations going into the combine that you want to achieve?
Yes, sir. I mean, I would definitely want to talk to some of my dream colleges, such as Bethel and Montevallo universities. I've been doing a lot of offhand casting, working on my opposite hand, for the casting competitions, not tying, trying to get ready, going to the lake, putting myself in different situations. That way, if I do make it to the collegiate level, I'll know what to expect when this and this happens. We've just been really working hard ever since we got accepted.
That's awesome. So now, when you looking at a college, have you decided what major or what academic major you would like to go into, or are you undecided?
Yes, sir. I want to be a physical therapist assistant. My dad and mom both work in the medical field, and I believe that's what I want to pursue as my career.
Well, but just a shout out to your mom and dad and anybody in the medical field. With everything happening, we sure do appreciate their services, for us at this point in time. So, what character leadership traits do you think you would bring to a team to enhance the team to be successful?
Yes, sir. I'm very dedicated to the sport of bass fishing. I'm constantly trying to go fishing, whether it's 30 minutes or 8 hours. I'm constantly trying to learn something and better myself. I'm also a great teammate. I love doing community service. We've actually got a cast for kids coming up here in Jasper in a couple of weeks, and looking forward to that, helping those kids. And I think I could bring a lot to the table.
Awesome. So, if I was a college recruiting coach sitting right in front of you right now, what would you like me to know about you and why you're the one I should pick to bring onto my team?
Yes, sir. I'm very hardworking. I'm dedicated. I make good grades. I do a lot of community service to better not only my community but better myself. I'll do anything to help my teammates and better them in a tournament situation or anything like that. Just very hardworking and, constantly thinking about fishing, what I can change, what I can do better for myself, what I can do better for my partner. I just bring a lot to the table.
That's awesome. So, Austin, like I said, we'll fixing to close out the Zoom portion of the interview, and then I want to talk to you like a little bit individual for the upcoming year. So with that said, do you have any like last minute items that you would like to cover, or you would like to expound on that you may have forgotten about, or that you would like the coach to know?
Yes, sir. Growing up here on Smith, it's very hard to compete and win when you go to a local tournament. And Matt Lee, Jordan Lee's there, and so is Jesse Wiggins. And I compete with those throughout the fall and the winter and most of the springtime when I'm not playing baseball. So, I think that shows a little bit that I'm able to compete and win against these guys here on their home lake as well as my home lake.
Absolutely. And, so we'll just kind of like transition to just like a one-on-one. So now let's get back to that Bass Fest. And you were talking and kind of fit in with your talking about Wiggins and Lee. I know that they're probably going to be competing in that Bass Fest. And so it's going to be an all-out competition. I know there's a lot of Wildcats there. And for me, Smith Lake personally, and I'm sure for a lot of anglers, Smith Lake is a challenge. So, kind of tell me, how you approach Smith Lake, but then how diverse you are when you go to another lake.
Yes, sir. It's a Smith Lake's a whole total ball game. You've only got two other fisheries kind of like it. You got Lanier and Hartwell, which are both herring fisheries, which is kind of hard to adapt to. But I guess growing up here, we've always just learned how to herring fish. To do good on Smith, you've got to find the herring. And when you go to like wait, there is no herring, just thread fin. So you have to adjust and adapt. And that's what I've really been trying to do over this summer and early this fall. We've been not only just staying on our home lake, but going to Wade, Mitchell, the Warrior River, the TVA chains. We went to Pickwick a lot this fall, this summer, just to learn to be able to adapt, because that way we wasn't just focused on one thing. We were a very versatile fisherman.
Awesome. So now you are part of make sure I get this right. So correct me if I'm wrong, the Tide division, or you,
Yes, sir.
or
Yes,
the,
sir. I'm in the Tide division.
you're in the
Yes, sir.
Tide division. So were you up at Wheeler this weekend, fishing?
Yes, sir. We found some good fish in pre practice, but it was cold the couple days before. It had the shad pushed back in the creek, and we had that warm day Friday, and it just kind of pushed the shad, blowed them back out towards the main river, and our fish we had to readjust. We was constantly having to readjust on any of our fish, and it was no wind, dead calm, bright blue bird skies, and we only had one keeper at about 12 o'clock, so we had to sit down and really think about it. And we decided skipping docks would be their best thing, finding shade. We fished docks for about 30 minutes and got 3 bites just like that. I mean, that's the kind of things that I have to learn, that how to be versatile to get those keeper bites to be able to finish high in the tournament or not only win the tournament.
Right. Well, it sounds like, you gave a great example where you were kind of struggling in the morning, but you did adapt and overcome. So,
Yes, sir.
congratulations to you on that. So, kind of tell me what your expectations are for the Alabama Bass Nation high school season. What kind of goals do you have set?
Yes, sir. We've got several goals. Me and my partner and my boat captain. We want to qualify for the national championship. We definitely want to win one or two if that's possible. If we can pull that off and finish high, or not, if win the AOY. And we're also fishing the airport marine, so we can try to. If we don't qualify in Bass Nation, we can double qualify for through the airports.
That's awesome, Austin. Well, I'm not going to keep you because I know that, hey, got to get back out there on Smith Lake, get ready for that Bass Fest, and hopefully capture that $10,000
Yes, sir.
jackpot there. So, man, I want to appreciate your time. I hope you have a great time at the combine, and looking forward to seeing you there. Maybe hearing your comments afterwards about it. And I want to wish you the best of luck at the combine and for the upcoming
We
tournament.
appreciate it. We appreciate it. And I really thank Alabama Bass Nation for this opportunity. And it's such an honor not only be the first person, one of the first people in history to be a part of this, but also to be able to represent my state and my school as well. So it's a great honor, to be honest.
All right, Austin. Thank you very much, and good luck out there on Smith.
Yes, sir. We appreciate it.
USA.